I want to bounce back to the Indiegogo project a little bit. The second that I saw it, I loved the idea of it. I always, I personally believe that fans can do a lot more than the labels, just with like word of mouth and just how much passion they have behind them. Was this your idea, or did you like come up with this with a team of people?
No, this is something that I've seen. You know, I've been kind of like trying to get into the tech world a little bit more. You know, I've been working with Nation Builder, and you know, I did a little thing with Grace Snow the other day, and I had a meeting with the owners of Indiegogo, and just was like talking possibilities. And you know, it's just been kind of, you know, the Amanda Palmer kind of situation on Kickstarter, and it's like so inspiring, and you know, she's so powerful and killing it, and got so much support, and you know, there's just all these bands from all over who are doing it, and I was just like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh no, you know, that's degrading, and I'm like, but what's degrading? Like getting support directly instead of like getting it through a middleman. I'm like, I think, well, no, that just, it makes sense to cut out the middleman. If there's an option there where the fans can directly support the artist, and the artist can provide directly to the fan, I think that's what people think. So I was like, you know, whatever it is, like, it's going to help part of the movement, you know, and it's going pretty well so far, and I'm very grateful. I think it's a fantastic platform to use.
Yeah, no, it's been going great so far. It's incredible how much people are just rooting for you, you know?
That's great, yeah. Worked hard, yeah.
Has this whole We Are Neon fan label changed the relationship between you and your fans?
I do think my fans feel a lot closer. Like, they can email me directly now. You know, like they email me at Contact Me on Hitch, and it's me who replies. And sometimes they're like, well, they think they're talking to a manager. I'm like, no, you're actually talking to me. You know.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work. You know, and I have people who help, but it's important for me to have a real, genuine connection with the people, because otherwise it would be superficial.
Exactly. I know that the industry is constantly changing. There's new practices and new methods. Do you think that your movement right now will have an impact on the industry?
I would hope to inspire some people and, you know, help others feel like maybe they can be brave enough to stand up to themselves. But I'm just doing what I believe is right for me, you know? I'm not against anything that anybody else is doing. I'm just saying, with my personal experience, this is my passion right now, to really go hard with this movement and, you know, get my music out there the way that I want to do it, and to meet my fans, and, you know, to build a family, you know, across the globe.
That's how I think it should be between the fans and the artists. It is one whole big family, and I mean, even if people are signed to major labels, the driving force is the fans. So the fact that you're getting that much closer to the fans, I'm sure they're like over the moon for this.
Yeah, it's really magical. It really is.
Has there been any like standout moment or any favorite moment since you've announced the project?
I get like touching emails like every day. You know, it makes me like very emotional, and it keeps me going to see the things that some of the fans say. But I'd say like a really special moment was like the other night after the show, when I had some fans come on the bus, and they were sat on the bed with me, and on my bed on the bus, and I gave them like a sneak preview of one of the songs, The Maniac, and
cool.
Like they were like crying, and I was like emotional, and they were like, they can't believe this is real, and we were just like hanging out, and I was like, wow, this is a love fest, people. That is what I want, to just spread that around the world. I really do, you know? And I've seen it firsthand, and it really made my day.
No, I love that. I think it's moments like that really like stick out to fans, because I know when I would go to shows a lot with my favorite artists, my favorite bands, those special moments, they really leave a lasting impression on these kids, and I think that's incredible that you can just share those moments with them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's because, you know, a lot of people feel alone. Mm-hmm. I know I've had moments when I left home and I was in London on my own, and I had not one friend, literally. I was just walking the streets, and I was like, I just, wow, this is like so sad. I was really sad, you know. And I know
Mm-hmm.
there's kids out there who are alone, and it's music that keeps people going a lot of the time, you know. But what if, like, a person who makes, you know, the music that you love can actually be your friend and open the whole world of other people who are your friends because they are part of this movement together. And none of us are alone. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with music. You're never alone. That's why it's such a passion of mine, you know? I want to switch gears and talk about the tour a little bit. How does it feel to finally be headlining your own show?
It's crazy. It's so exciting because, well, first of all, because we've got this magic bus that I randomly found on the side of the street, and you know, I'm very proud of myself for pulling that off. And it's amazing inside. We're like all got our little beds and we're hanging out and telling stories, and it's just beautiful. It's different because we get to the venue and the opening acts are like, "Thank you, Neil, so much for having us on tour." And I'm like, "Wow, it's easy the other way around. This is amazing. It's really cool." It's a lot of fun. I'm so grateful. I have slept for the past 2 days while I was driving across America, which has also been wonderful.
Yeah, I know, I bet, right?
Yeah, I must have needed some sleep.
Your shows are a lot smaller. You did perform at Madison Square Garden. Do you like the larger arena, or do you prefer these intimate gigs instead?
Well, I think it's just different. I mean, I love doing arenas. I love doing smaller venues. They come with different benefits. You know, you get the power of like this huge roar, and that's like goes through your blood. It's insane, you know. But then there's something really special about doing, you know, the more intimate shows because you can look people in the eyes. You know, you can really see it closer as a one-on-one, and I mean, yeah, I just love connecting with people on whatever scale it is.
What's your favorite song to perform every night?
My favorite song to perform? It's tricky. It's very tricky. Let me get. Midnight Sun is always really a good one to perform for me.
Yeah.
It feels so good. Like, oh, actually, a new favorite to perform is Freedom. Oh my God, that one is so good because, like, the end of it, we just break down, like, get into like a proper live jam, and it's really cool. Yeah, that one is epic.
And that one will be on the album, correct?
Yes, that's going to be on the album.
Great, I can't wait to hear it. I'm excited.